Famed chef Nina Compton has written to the government of Saint Lucia informing the administration of a decision to decline the nomination of Goodwill Ambassador to Saint Lucia. HTS Newsforce has obtained a copy of the letter addressed to the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Information and Broadcasting, Culture and Creative Industries, Donalyn Vite. In the missive, the renowned culinary expert expressed honor at the consideration. However, she cites what she calls attacks on the integrity of her family as the reason for her decision to turn down the nomination. According to the correspondence dated 22nd January 2020, quote, "Dear Ms. Vite, your letter dated 3rd January 2020, which was forwarded to me on the 9th January 2020 by Mr. Imran Emmanuel of your ministry, informed me that I was one of 12 persons selected to serve as a Goodwill Ambassador for Saint Lucia. Please know that I consider it an honor to have been selected to serve in this capacity. I've been raised in a family that believes that the social and careful economic development of our country is the responsibility of all members of its society, and that we can all and should contribute to the progress of our country and her people in whatever way that we can. As you may recall, I was first invited to serve as Culinary Ambassador for Saint Lucia in 2014. As a proud Saint Lucian, I was honored to serve Saint Lucia then, and today I continue to promote my country and to support Saint Lucians and Saint Lucian businesses and organizations, and I shall always do so. Over the years, our family has had to endure many challenges whilst in the service of Saint Lucia, and despite this, we have never faltered in that service. In recent times, however, members of my family have had to endure privately, and particularly of late, publicly an unveiled hostility and attacks on their integrity, honesty, ability and unprejudiced commitment to our country, and this from the highest levels of government. Please note that these disparaging and derogatory attacks and the lengths that have been taken to denigrate, besmirch and to deny members of my family their ability to also serve our country have brought a great deal of disappointment and have given me cause to reflect. It is therefore with great regret and sadness that I inform you that I must decline your invitation to serve as Goodwill Ambassador. Please know that as a patriot, this has been no easy decision. I should be grateful if you would kindly convey my decision to the Honorable Minister. Thank you for considering me for this position, and I may say again, I shall always work to promote the land of my birth and the people of Saint Lucia, of whom I am truly proud to be one. Yours sincerely, Nina Compton." Nina Compton's decision to reject the Goodwill Ambassadorship comes amid swirling controversy surrounding the rebuff by Prime Minister Alan Chastney of her sister Nina Compton Antoine's selection as the director of the National Trust. Chastney contends that he does not believe that Nina Compton Antoine is suited for the post he thinks requires a candidate with business acumen. She's a marine biologist by training. Janine is the daughter of the founder of the United Workers' Party, former Prime Minister the late Sir John George Melvin Compton. A few years ago, she fell out with the party now helmed by Prime Minister Alan Chastney, who also hinted during a phone interview on Radio 100's Out Goes In December 2019 that he harbored concerns about perceived political bias.
At the last elections, there were certain allegations that Janine made towards my government. And so I can say to you publicly that the relationship between myself and Janine has not been a good one. This is not a person that when we meet in public that we even shake hands. And so therefore, to have somebody who has made it public, her opinion about my party, how does that person now come into already a very difficult situation and resolve it? So I don't think that she has the skill set to be able to develop the trust commercially and to marry the commercial part of it with the conservation.
Despite the rejection, Compton Antoine was hired by the trust in a technical capacity as corporate service manager in December 2019. Winston Springer Jr., HTS Newsforce.